What could a 9-year-old princess possibly say that would leave even the most seasoned royals in stunned silence? Princess Charlotte, known for her poised and confident demeanor, recently made an announcement about Queen Camilla that sent ripples through the royal family and beyond. In a single moment, her candid words not only captured the attention of those closest to her, but also sparked discussions about the future of the monarchy and its younger generation. What inspired Charlotte to speak so boldly? How did Queen Camilla and the rest of the family respond to her unexpected declaration? And what does this reveal about the evolving dynamics within Britain's most iconic institution? Let's dive into the story behind the announcement that has everyone talking. For years, Camilla's role within the royal family has been a point of both admiration and contention. As she transitioned from Duchess of Cornwall to Queen Consort, her image underwent a transformation. Camilla's charm and dedication to royal duties won over many critics, but she still remained a figure of intrigue, particularly for younger generations. Princess Charlotte, however, seemed to share an unspoken bond with Camilla. The two had been spotted during royal engagements exchanging warm smiles and subtle gestures of camaraderie. Yet beneath these public displays, a more profound connection was forming, one that few understood until Charlotte's momentous announcement. The event began like any other royal gathering: formal speeches, an array of traditional protocols, and the ever-watchful eyes of the media. Charlotte, dressed impeccably as always, stood beside her mother, the Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton. The young princess exuded a quiet confidence, her demeanor reflective of the composure instilled by her parents. As the evening progressed, the atmosphere grew warmer, with family members sharing anecdotes and light-hearted exchanges. It was a picture of harmony, at least on the surface. However, keen observers noted that Charlotte seemed unusually attentive to Queen Camilla throughout the evening. Her gaze would linger on her step-grandmother, her expressions a mix of curiosity and intent. It wasn't until the family convened for a more intimate conversation away from the public eye that Charlotte made her mark. Standing among some of the most influential figures in the monarchy, the 9-year-old's voice carried a clarity that silenced the room. "I want to say something about Granny Camilla," Charlotte began, her tone steady but filled with conviction. A hush fell over the group. It wasn't uncommon for younger royals to share their thoughts during family moments, but the weight of Charlotte's words suggested this was something extraordinary. The significance of her announcement became apparent as she continued, speaking with a maturity that belied her age. The exact details of her statement remain closely guarded by the family, but insiders have described it as both heartfelt and revealing. Charlotte's words, reportedly framed with a child's sincerity, highlighted her admiration for Camilla's resilience and the pivotal role she plays within the family. Yet it wasn't all praise. Sources suggest that Charlotte also touched on the complexities of Camilla's journey, offering insights that were astoundingly perceptive for someone so young. Her announcement, a blend of genuine affection and thoughtful critique, reflected the nuanced understanding she has of the royal dynamics. For Queen Camilla, the moment was both touching and disarming. Having faced years of public scrutiny and familial tensions, she was visibly moved by Charlotte's words. Her response, though composed, carried a depth of emotion that rarely surfaces in public appearances. Camilla's hand briefly rested on Charlotte's shoulder, a gesture that spoke volumes about the mutual respect and affection between them. It was a moment of connection that transcended generational boundaries, cementing Charlotte's position as not just a royal child, but a thoughtful and observant member of the family. The announcement also left Kate and Prince William visibly proud. As parents, they had nurtured Charlotte's strong sense of self and encouraged her to engage meaningfully with the world around her. Yet even they appeared surprised by the maturity of her statement. For William, the moment underscored the significance of preparing his children for the responsibilities that come with their roles, especially in an evolving monarchy. As news of the announcement began to circulate, reactions were swift and varied. The media, always hungry for royal revelations, seized upon the story. Speculation about the details of Charlotte's statement ran rampant, with commentators praising her for displaying such confidence and insight at a young age. Public opinion was similarly divided. While many celebrated Charlotte's boldness, others questioned whether a child should be placed under such intense scrutiny. Behind the scenes, the family grappled with the implications of the moment. For some, Charlotte's words were a reminder of the shifting dynamics within the royal household, where younger members are increasingly asserting themselves. For others, it was a wake-up call about the challenges of navigating public life while preserving familial bonds. Queen Camilla, ever pragmatic, reportedly saw the moment as an opportunity to strengthen ties within the family and reaffirm her commitment to her role. Charlotte's announcement also sparked broader discussions about the future of the monarchy. As the royal family adapts to modern expectations, the voices of younger members like Charlotte are likely to play a pivotal role. Her statement, while unexpected, highlighted the growing influence of the next generation, a generation that balances tradition with a keen awareness of contemporary values. In the days that followed, Charlotte continued her royal duties with the same grace and poise she has always exhibited. Yet, there was an undeniable shift in how she was perceived, both within the family and by the public. Her announcement marked a turning point, not just for her, but for the monarchy as a whole. It was a reminder that even the youngest royals can shape the narrative, offering fresh perspectives and challenging long-held assumptions. As the world waited for further details to emerge, one thing was certain: Princess Charlotte's words had left an indelible mark. Her ability to navigate such a significant moment with composure and clarity was a testament to her upbringing and her innate understanding of her role. While the specifics of her announcement may remain a family secret, its impact will undoubtedly shape the conversations surrounding the royal family for years to come. The ripple effects of Princess Charlotte's announcement extended far beyond the intimate setting where it was first delivered. Within hours, the royal household was abuzz with whispers about what her words might signify for the family's future. For a monarchy deeply rooted in tradition, moments of unfiltered emotion and youthful candor were rare, and Charlotte had managed to encapsulate both in a single powerful statement. In the days that followed, Queen Camilla's response became a focal point of discussion among royal insiders. While her public demeanor remained as poised as ever, those close to her noted a subtle shift. Camilla was no stranger to public scrutiny, having weathered decades of commentary on her role within the family. But Charlotte's announcement seemed to touch her on a deeply personal level. Some suggested it was because the young princess had articulated sentiments that resonated with Camilla's own experiences, moments of doubt, perseverance, and the challenge of earning acceptance within a centuries-old institution. For Charlotte, the aftermath of her statement was equally transformative. As she returned to her daily routine of school and family life, the young princess remained blissfully unaware of the storm her words had stirred. Her parents, however, were acutely conscious of the newfound attention directed toward their daughter. Kate Middleton, ever the protective mother, reportedly took steps to shield Charlotte from the media frenzy. Public appearances were carefully managed, ensuring Charlotte could continue to grow without the undue pressure of constant scrutiny. Behind the scenes, Prince William and Kate took time to reflect on the significance of the moment. For William, it was a poignant reminder of his own childhood experiences as a young royal. He had grown up in the media spotlight, with every gesture and comment dissected by the press. The challenges of navigating this world had shaped his approach to parenting, and he was determined to give his children the balance of structure and freedom that he had longed for. Charlotte's announcement, while unexpected, was a testament to the values he and Kate had worked hard to instill: courage, empathy, and the ability to articulate one's thoughts with conviction. As for the broader family, reactions were predictably mixed. King Charles III, ever the pragmatist, viewed the moment as an opportunity to reflect on the evolving dynamics within the royal household. While Charlotte's statement was a surprise, it was also a reminder of the monarchy's need to adapt to the voices of its younger members. Charles had long championed a vision of a streamlined modern monarchy, and Charlotte's actions aligned with this ethos in ways he had not anticipated. The Queen Consort, meanwhile, was said to be quietly reflective, appreciating the sincerity behind her step-granddaughter's words while recognizing the challenges they might pose. Not all reactions were so measured. For some senior members of the royal family, the announcement raised concerns about the potential for unintended consequences. The monarchy, after all, thrives on carefully curated appearances and unspoken rules of conduct. A single unguarded moment, however well-intentioned, could open the door to speculation and scrutiny. The courtiers, often referred to as the men in gray suits, were particularly attuned to these risks. Their immediate focus was on managing the narrative, ensuring that Charlotte's words were framed in a way that upheld the family's dignity while minimizing controversy. In the public sphere, reactions were equally varied. Supporters of the royal family lauded Charlotte's maturity, praising her for speaking her mind and showcasing a human side to the monarchy. Critics, however, were quick to point out the challenges of raising a young royal in such an environment. Some questioned whether Charlotte's announcement was a product of her upbringing or a moment of youthful spontaneity. The debate highlighted the broader challenges faced by the monarchy in balancing tradition with modern expectations. What made Charlotte's announcement particularly significant was the way it resonated with the public. Her words, though private, became a symbol of generational change within the royal family. The younger generation of royals, including Charlotte, her brother George, and even the Sussex children across the Atlantic, represented a new chapter for the monarchy, one where authenticity and relatability were increasingly valued. Charlotte's moment of candor, though small in the grand scheme of royal history, was a reflection of this shift. The weeks that followed were marked by a series of subtle but telling changes within the royal household. Family members reportedly began engaging in more open conversations about the future of the monarchy, spurred in part by Charlotte's ability to articulate her perspective so clearly. For Camilla, the moment served as a reminder of the unique challenges she faced as queen consort. Balancing her role as a step-grandmother with her official duties required a careful approach, and Charlotte's announcement underscored the importance of nurturing relationships within the family. For Charlotte, life continued much as before. Yet there was an undeniable sense of growth in how she approached her role as a royal. Observers noted a newfound confidence in her public appearances, a quiet assurance that suggested she was beginning to understand the weight of her position. Whether greeting dignitaries or participating in school events, Charlotte carried herself with a poise that belied her age. Her parents' efforts to provide her with a stable and grounded upbringing were evident in these moments, as was the influence of her relationship with Camilla. The bond between Charlotte and Camilla, while not often highlighted, became a topic of interest in the wake of the announcement. The two had developed a rapport over the years, one that was rooted in mutual respect and shared experiences. Camilla, who had once faced her own struggles to find her place within the royal family, seemed to recognize a kindred spirit in Charlotte. While their lives were vastly different, their ability to navigate challenges with grace and resilience created an unspoken understanding between them. As Charlotte continued to grow into her role, the moment of her announcement served as a defining chapter in her young life. It was a reminder of the power of authenticity and the importance of speaking one's truth, even in the most daunting of circumstances. For the monarchy, it was a glimpse of the future, a future where the voices of younger royals play an increasingly vital role in shaping the narrative. And for Camilla, it was a moment of connection that reaffirmed the strength of familial bonds, even in the face of public scrutiny. As the royal family adjusted to the aftermath of Princess Charlotte's heartfelt announcement, the spotlight naturally shifted to the implications for the monarchy's evolving narrative. For decades, the royal family had walked a fine line between tradition and modernity, and Charlotte's candid moments seemed to signal a subtle but significant shift in that balance. The monarchy, often perceived as distant and enigmatic, had been infused with a refreshing sense of authenticity through the actions of its youngest members. Queen Camilla's approach to the situation reflected her characteristic pragmatism. While the moment had caught her off guard, she was no stranger to navigating delicate situations. The queen consort had long been a figure of quiet resilience, adapting to public life with grace and humor despite years of scrutiny. Charlotte's announcement, while unexpected, seemed to reaffirm Camilla's commitment to fostering unity within the family. Behind closed doors, she reportedly sought to strengthen her relationship with Charlotte, recognizing the young princess's growing influence and unique perspective. Meanwhile, Prince William and Kate Middleton continued to guide Charlotte through the complexities of royal life. As parents, they were acutely aware of the pressures their children faced, particularly in moments of heightened attention. Kate, in particular, took the opportunity to have heartfelt conversations with Charlotte about the responsibilities that came with their family's legacy. She reminded her daughter that her words carried weight, not just within the family, but in the eyes of the public. Charlotte, with her characteristic composure, absorbed these lessons with a maturity that surprised even her parents. The media, as expected, remained captivated by the story. Headlines speculated endlessly about the content and impact of Charlotte's statement, offering both praise and critique. For royal commentators, the moment became a case study in how the younger generation of royals was shaping public perception. Charlotte's ability to navigate such a pivotal moment with grace reflected a broader trend within the monarchy, one that valued emotional intelligence and relatability as much as protocol and decorum. Among the public, reactions were equally varied. Many were inspired by Charlotte's poise, viewing her as a symbol of hope for a more transparent and relatable monarchy. Parents admired the confidence instilled in her by William and Kate, while younger audiences saw her as a beacon of modernity within a historically traditional institution. On the other hand, critics raised concerns about the pressures placed on children in the royal spotlight, questioning whether moments like these were appropriate for someone of Charlotte's age. Despite the debates, one thing was clear: Charlotte's announcement had become a defining moment for the royal family. It underscored the generational shift taking place within the institution, where younger members were increasingly encouraged to voice their perspectives. For Queen Camilla, this shift brought its own set of challenges and opportunities. Having spent years navigating her role as a stepmother, and now a step-grandmother, Camilla recognized the importance of fostering relationships across generational divides. Her bond with Charlotte, though understated, became a focal point in the wake of the announcement. Behind the scenes, Camilla took steps to ensure that Charlotte felt valued and understood. Sources close to the family revealed that the Queen Consort made a point of spending more time with her step-grandchildren, offering them guidance and support. For Charlotte, these moments were a chance to learn from someone who had weathered the storms of public life with dignity and resilience. Camilla's quiet wisdom and ability to connect on a personal level left a lasting impression on the young princess. Within the family, Charlotte's announcement also prompted introspection among other members of the royal household. King Charles III, ever mindful of his role as both a father and a monarch, saw the moment as a reflection of the monarchy's evolving ethos. He reportedly expressed pride in Charlotte's ability to speak her mind, viewing her actions as a testament to the strength of the younger generation. At the same time, he recognized the need to balance this newfound openness with the institution's long-standing commitment to discretion. For Prince George, Charlotte's older brother, the event served as a reminder of their shared responsibilities. As the future king, George had always been conscious of his role within the family. Charlotte's announcement, however, highlighted the importance of collaboration and mutual support among siblings. George, while naturally more reserved, found himself inspired by his sister's courage. Together, the siblings began to navigate their roles with a renewed sense of purpose, each drawing strength from the other. The ripple effects of Charlotte's announcement extended beyond the family, influencing discussions within the royal household and among courtiers. The moment sparked conversations about how the monarchy could better support its younger members, ensuring they were equipped to handle the challenges of public life. It also prompted a reevaluation of the family's approach to communication, with an emphasis on fostering genuine connections both within the household and with the public. Camilla, in particular, took these lessons to heart. Having experienced her own struggles to find her place within the royal family, she was uniquely positioned to empathize with Charlotte's journey. The Queen Consort began to advocate for a more inclusive and supportive environment, recognizing that the future of the monarchy depended on the strength and unity of its younger members. Her efforts were subtle but impactful, reinforcing her role as a stabilizing force within the family. As the months passed, the memory of Charlotte's announcement remained fresh in the minds of those who had witnessed it. For the young princess, the moment became a stepping stone in her journey toward understanding her role within the monarchy. It was a reminder of the power of authenticity and the importance of speaking one's truth, even in the face of uncertainty. For Camilla, it was a testament to the enduring strength of familial bonds and the transformative power of intergenerational connections. The legacy of Charlotte's announcement was not just a reflection of her personal growth, but a symbol of the monarchy's ability to evolve. It marked a turning point in how the royal family approached its responsibilities, blending tradition with a renewed emphasis on relatability and openness. As Charlotte continued to grow into her role, the lessons of that moment would guide her, shaping her journey as a royal and as an individual. The weeks following Princess Charlotte's heartfelt announcement brought a sense of reflection and renewed purpose to the royal family. While the monarchy has always been a carefully curated institution, this moment of unguarded candor became a symbol of the subtle shifts shaping its modern identity. Charlotte's words continued to reverberate through the corridors of Buckingham Palace, prompting not just admiration but also deeper discussions about the monarchy's direction in a changing world. Queen Camilla, ever the steady figure of resilience, found herself at the center of this introspection. Having spent much of her life adapting to the complex realities of royal life, she understood better than most the weight of expectations placed on every member of the family. Charlotte's announcement was a reminder of the challenges of balancing personal relationships with public duties, especially in a family so deeply steeped in tradition. For Camilla, this moment was an opportunity to foster greater unity and understanding among the royals, ensuring that the lessons of the past could guide the family toward a more cohesive future. Within the household, conversations began to shift in tone. The senior royals, including King Charles III and Prince William, recognized that moments like these were becoming increasingly significant in shaping public perception of the monarchy. While the family had traditionally relied on formality and discretion, the younger generation brought a new energy, one that prioritized authenticity and connection. Charlotte's actions, though unplanned, exemplified this shift. For Charles, it was a reflection of the values he had long championed: adaptability, empathy, and a commitment to service. Prince William and Kate Middleton, meanwhile, approached the situation with a mix of pride and caution. They understood the importance of nurturing their children's confidence while protecting them from the intense pressures of royal life. Charlotte's announcement, while a proud moment for her parents, also served as a reminder of the challenges their family would continue to face. Kate, in particular, took on the role of guiding Charlotte through the aftermath, ensuring that the young princess remained grounded and focused on her responsibilities. As the public fascination with Charlotte's announcement persisted, the young princess began to step more confidently into her role. At official events, observers noted her composed demeanor and natural ability to engage with those around her. While her age naturally limited her public responsibilities, Charlotte's presence carried a quiet assurance that hinted at her potential as a future ambassador for the monarchy. Her parents' efforts to instill a sense of duty and compassion in their children were clearly evident in these moments, as was the influence of her growing bond with Camilla. For Camilla, these moments of connection with Charlotte became increasingly meaningful. Their relationship, once viewed as a formality dictated by their roles, deepened into something more personal and supportive. Camilla, who had often been perceived as a divisive figure in the past, began to find a renewed sense of purpose in mentoring the younger members of the family. Her ability to relate to Charlotte's experiences, coupled with her own journey of self-discovery within the royal fold, created a bond that resonated with both of them. The impact of Charlotte's announcement was also felt within the royal staff. Courtiers, who had long been tasked with maintaining the family's carefully crafted image, found themselves rethinking their approach to public relations. Charlotte's candid moment highlighted the importance of allowing the younger royals to express themselves authentically, even within the constraints of tradition. This shift in perspective was not without its challenges, but it marked a significant step toward ensuring the monarchy's relevance in an increasingly transparent world. Public opinion, too, continued to evolve in response to Charlotte's actions. While the royal family has always attracted a mix of admiration and scrutiny, this moment brought a renewed focus on the humanity behind the crown. Charlotte's ability to navigate such a pivotal moment with grace and sincerity resonated with people across generations. For many, it was a reminder that even the most carefully guarded institutions are made up of individuals, each with their own stories and struggles. As the family moved forward, Charlotte's announcement became a touchstone for broader discussions about the monarchy's future. The younger generation, including Charlotte and her siblings, represented a bridge between the past and the present, offering a glimpse into what the royal family could become. Their ability to balance tradition with modernity, authenticity with discretion, would shape the monarchy's trajectory for years to come. Within the family, this moment of transformation was embraced with varying degrees of enthusiasm. While some members welcomed the opportunity to adapt and evolve, others remained cautious, wary of the potential risks associated with such a shift. The monarchy's strength has always been its ability to endure, and balancing this resilience with a willingness to change required careful consideration. For Charlotte, however, the journey was just beginning. As she continued to grow into her role, she carried with her the lessons of that pivotal moment. Lessons about the power of words, the importance of relationships, and the value of staying true to oneself. Her bond with Camilla, strengthened by their shared experiences and mutual respect, became a source of inspiration and guidance. Together, they represented the evolving face of the monarchy, one that valued connection and authenticity alongside its storied traditions. The legacy of Charlotte's announcement extended beyond the immediate aftermath, influencing not just the family's internal dynamics, but also its public image. It served as a reminder of the monarchy's capacity for growth and renewal, even in the face of adversity. For the young princess, it was a defining chapter in her life, one that would shape her journey as a royal and as an individual. As the world continued to watch, the royal family remained steadfast in its commitment to serving the nation. Charlotte's moment of candor, though brief, became a symbol of the monarchy's ability to evolve, bridging the gap between its storied past and its promising future. As time passed, the significance of Princess Charlotte's announcement only deepened within the context of the royal family's evolving narrative. What began as a single moment of candor grew into a powerful symbol of the monarchy's ability to navigate change while holding steadfast to its core values. Charlotte's words had sparked conversations not only within the family, but also among the public, commentators, and royal observers who saw in her a glimpse of the monarchy's future. Queen Camilla, whose steady leadership had been a cornerstone of this transition, continued to play a vital role in shaping the family's response to Charlotte's actions. For years, Camilla had been a figure of quiet resilience, navigating her path in the royal family with grace despite the immense scrutiny she faced. Charlotte's announcement seemed to validate much of what Camilla had worked to achieve, a sense of unity, mutual respect, and a focus on the future. The bond between the queen consort and the young princess became a source of strength for both, an emblem of intergenerational collaboration within a family often perceived as rigidly traditional. Within the royal household, this newfound connection between Camilla and Charlotte was celebrated as a testament to the monarchy's ability to adapt. The pair were increasingly seen together during public events, their interactions hinting at a shared understanding that transcended their age difference. For Charlotte, these moments were opportunities to learn from Camilla's vast experience and wisdom. For Camilla, they were a chance to impart lessons of resilience and grace to the next generation. Their relationship, once seen as a formality dictated by royal protocol, had transformed into something far more meaningful, a genuine partnership grounded in mutual admiration. Prince William and Kate Middleton, meanwhile, remained focused on nurturing their children's growth while navigating the complexities of public life. As parents, they were keenly aware of the pressures their children faced, particularly after Charlotte's announcement had thrust her further into the public eye. William, drawing on his own experiences as a young royal, sought to instill in Charlotte and her siblings a sense of purpose and balance. Kate, ever the protective mother, made it her mission to ensure Charlotte's childhood remained as normal as possible, even as the young princess began to embrace her emerging role within the family. The dynamics between the royal siblings also began to evolve in the wake of Charlotte's announcement. Prince George, as the future king, had always been conscious of the responsibilities that came with his position. Yet Charlotte's actions brought a new sense of camaraderie between them. The siblings began to approach their roles with a greater sense of unity, supporting one another through the challenges of public life. Their bond, forged in the crucible of royal expectations, became a source of strength for both. Beyond the family, Charlotte's announcement continued to resonate with the public. Her ability to navigate such a pivotal moment with poise and authenticity had left an indelible impression on those who followed the royal family. For many, Charlotte represented the monarchy's potential to evolve and connect with a modern audience. Her actions were a reminder that even within an institution steeped in tradition, there was room for growth and change. The royal staff, too, found themselves adjusting to this new dynamic. Courtiers and advisors began to place greater emphasis on supporting the younger members of the family, recognizing the importance of their voices in shaping the monarchy's future. Training programs were adapted to include more holistic approaches, focusing not just on protocol but also on emotional intelligence and public engagement. Charlotte's moment of candor became a case study in how authenticity could coexist with the dignity expected of the royal family. As the years went on, the impact of Charlotte's announcement became clearer. It had not only strengthened her bond with Camilla, but also highlighted the importance of intergenerational collaboration within the monarchy. For Camilla, this connection with her step-granddaughter was a source of profound joy, a testament to the strength of familial ties even in the face of public scrutiny. For Charlotte, it was a defining moment that set the tone for her journey as a royal, a journey marked by authenticity, empathy, and a deep sense of duty. The monarchy itself underwent subtle but significant changes in response to this generational shift. King Charles III, who had long advocated for a streamlined and modernized royal family, saw Charlotte's announcement as a reflection of the values he hoped to instill in his legacy. The emphasis on openness and connection, balanced with the traditions that defined the monarchy, became a guiding principle for the family's public engagements and internal dynamics. For the public, Charlotte's actions served as a reminder of the monarchy's humanity. While the institution often appeared remote and untouchable, moments like these revealed the individuals behind the crown, individuals with their own struggles, triumphs, and aspirations. Charlotte's authenticity resonated with people of all ages, bridging the gap between the monarchy and the public in a way that few could have anticipated. As Princess Charlotte continued to grow, the lessons of that pivotal moment remained with her. She carried herself with a confidence and maturity that belied her age, a testament to the values instilled in her by her parents and the support she received from her family. Her bond with Camilla, strengthened by their shared experiences, became a cornerstone of her journey, providing her with guidance and inspiration as she navigated the complexities of royal life. Looking to the future, it was clear that Charlotte's announcement was more than just a single moment of candor. It was a turning point, not just for her, but for the monarchy as a whole. It marked the beginning of a new chapter, one that embraced the voices of the younger generation, prioritized authenticity, and sought to connect with the public on a deeper level. For Charlotte, it was a defining moment that would shape her role within the family for years to come, proving that even the smallest voices can have the most profound impact. With that, we have reached the end of today's video. If you have come this far with us, be sure to check out other videos on the channel.